My name is James Clayton Holland, and when I was one day old, my brother was a year older than me. Couldn't say James or Clayton, so he said Dink. God has been good to me. He's really been good to me. Ever since I was in the boy, he has been good to me. I feel like I have been blessed. Ever since that night I was in the trench with that old guy, the old blonde-headed guy, long hair. I went through the prison and made it through there without starving to death. I made it through 4 different hospitals. I guess the hardest thing that I seen when I was in there was watching your friends die. They had it in the paper that I was missing in action, MIA, and they didn't know if I was dead or living or what. And no communication between them whatsoever. And that was bad because I missed them, but I felt sorry for them for missing me, you know. Then that day came when we got liberated, and that was the best day. That was the best day. Went down to see my girlfriend, and she was out with somebody else. My dad said, "Well, feel like you're riding in the back seat today?" I said, "You just wait till tomorrow. I'm going to be up in the front seat." And the next day I went down there and there she was. And we sat down in her swing there for a few minutes and talked for a good long while. And dated her that afternoon. 2 weeks later we got married. Had 3 good sons. I guess still got 3 good sons who look after me 66 years. And then on the 4 days after that, my wife died. She was Helen Phillips, and she was born and raised in Glencoe. She and I used to fit in the swing out there a lot, and when we first got it, we just spent a lot of time out there. She was my guardian angel. I mean, she was my everything. She was my whole life. I still love my wife even though she's gone, and I love my children dearly. They're my 3 sons, and we go out to eat on every Friday or Saturday morning. We go, all 4 of us go out together, and that's a treat for me to get all 4 of them together at one time. You know, we talk about all kinds of things, how we do it, and how our wives are teaching us. And when Helen first died, I spent a miserable life right here by myself till this little girl come along, and she started getting attached to me, where I could depend on. I could talk to her, and she'd listen. I think she hears what I say and knows what I'm saying. When she's right there, she's in dog heaven. My little girl. Papa's little girl. And to be a kind and gentleman, be a gentleman, a good friend, a good neighbor, and love everybody. That's what I do. That's the way I want my legacy to be. I want the people to remember who I am and what I am. And I think most of the people I know knows who I am and what I am.